Hi, welcome to Clinic Sources Micro Training videos. Today we're going to discuss how to bill a secondary insurer. I'm going to go ahead and log into my clinic. Upon logging in, I want to show you my patient profile that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go to Patients and select my test patient. You can see when I scroll down that this patient has a primary payer of United Healthcare, and you can see that by sequence number 1. And Medicaid as a secondary, and you can notice sequence number 2 off to the right. So I do have a primary and a secondary defined. I've already created my invoice for my primary payer. So in billing and invoices, when I do look at the invoice, you can see that I have an outstanding amount or an invoice total of $100 to United Healthcare. In order to bill the secondary, you have to settle the primary payer, if it's a denial or if it's a payment, whatever it may be. So in order to get to the secondary payer, I'm going to go to Payments. In Payments, I'm going to go ahead and post a manual remit, which is selecting the briefcase in the upper left-hand corner. Once the payment screen opens, I'll select United Healthcare as that's the primary of my patient. When I select the treatment down below, you can see that the allowed amount or the insurance responsibility is not $100, but it's $67.83. So I'm going to kind of work in reverse, and I'm just going to settle that payment so it equals. So I'm going to put $67.83 at the top. And you'll notice that my running balance goes to 0. Now the $32 and change that is left over, because the original charge was $100, and the insurance only paid me $67.83. So there's roughly $32.17 left over. If I hover my mouse over the write-off, we tell you we're not writing off anything from the primary because we're going to be actually sending that amount to the secondary, which happens to be Medicaid in this example. I'm going to go ahead and post or allocate these funds to this date of service. To do that, I'll hit the Apply button in the upper left-hand corner. In billing, when I go there, you'll see that this treatment is invoice total change from 100 to 67.83. The insurance paid 67.83, and there is no balance from the primary, United Healthcare. In treatments, you'll see that same date of service will be here with a charge balance of $32.17. That is the remaining balance that was not covered from the payment of the primary. To re-invoice this to the secondary, simply select the treatment and create a new invoice at the top left. On the invoice page, you'll see it's no longer United Healthcare, but my new invoice is now going to my secondary, Medicaid. And the invoice is in the amount of the charge balance, or the amount not covered by the primary, $32.17. You can either simply select this invoice, print the CMS 1500 plain paper form if you wish to mail, or simply select Submit via EDI if you have EDI service with us to bill that secondary payer. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you.